bring him up. A good luck. We're just going to call him Shogun against Erick Wanderlei. I tell you what, those boys got something to live up to after watching Babalu and Prangley. But let's bring up Shogun. This guy, very talented, very young fighter, but gents, he is a great fighter indeed, is Shogun.
Well, the thing about Shogun is he has to be a great fighter. The one thing that made me great beat at MFS were my partners. Shoot box. Imagine who his partners are. Wanderlei Silva, Rafael Cordero, Anderson Silva. This guy's going to have game just because he survives in his own team. And that makes such a huge difference. You'll fight anybody when you come from a camp like that. He's going to have strong stand-up. He's going to be crazy. He will go and he will throw. He's a real ninja. You know what I'm saying?
He's got chins. He's got no fear. He came here.
Mixed martial arts fight fans, we move to our second match in our light heavyweight eliminator. Introducing into the cage on my left, he's trained in Wa-Jutsu Kyoshinkai. He's a member of the very prestigious Shoot Box Fight Team. 6 feet 1 inches tall, a well-prepared 201 pounds. He comes to us from Curta, Brazil. Welcome, the MMA sensation known simply as Shogun.
While he comes from a fighting family, his brother's ninja, he's Shogun. I don't want to mess with that family, I'll tell you that. His opponent tonight, a very, very tough guy in his own right, Erick Wanderlei.
I tell you what, Ryan, this kid, when he takes off his gi, when he takes off his shirt, the women are going to go crazy. He is jacked and stacked. This kid is all about power.
And you might too go crazy, Big Papa.
Oh, man, he is a saucy, saucy man. He just won the World Jiu-Jitsu Championships. Just won the World Jiu-Jitsu Champions. He's a multiple Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion, multiple Brazilian Muay Thai champion. This kid is no joke. He's very strong on the ground. Of course he feels more comfortable on the ground. He's trained and schooled in old school Muay Thai. Not American style with a lot of punches. Gents, you know what I'm talking about. All about elbows, knees, and legs. Old school through and through. Look at this kid.
He is very well put together, and a great combination. Jiu-Jitsu and his Muay Thai should be a very entertaining fight.
And introducing his opponent entering the IVC cage on my right. He is trained in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu and is currently handled and fights for Gracie Baja. 6 feet 1 inches tall, 203 and 1.5 pounds. He comes to us all the way from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Welcome, Erick Wanderlei.
Tell you what, guys, Wanderlei's in a pretty good spot. Not many people know about him. He's taking this fight a little bit short notice.
3 days notice.
That's
3
good.
days notice.
So I tell you what, Shogun hasn't been able to prepare for him. Of course, Shogun, one of the favorites to win this fight. 3-1 favorite. Let's see what happens tonight. He steps in against the very talented Erick Wanderlei.
I tell you, this kid Wanderlei, he could not only be the dark horse, he's the unknown horse right now.
You know, most of these guys get a little videotape they can understand. But I tell you what, when you haven't seen a guy, you don't know what he's like and what he can do. That's the element of surprise that Wanderlei has going for him.
Here we go. Here we go.
So they touch gloves. Shogun, I tell you what, very talented young fighter. Oh,
big right hand.
Shogun, we knew he could fight.
Oh, my God.
My goodness, welcome Shogun to the fight, kids. Lands a right hand. That's
like a shootbox fighter. That's all I can say about
Wanderlei in trouble.
Goodness.
Wanderlei in trouble.
Shogun putting on a show. How did Wanderlei not get knocked out? He lost his legs, and somehow he's still fighting. Credit Erick Wanderlei for still going, guys.
I think the lights above us woke him up on the way down.
Oh, my goodness. Wicked right hands, landed a kick. You saw the legs go out from under Wanderlei. And Shogun, you mentioned it, Jed, he trained with the best. And, I mean, he looks like a combination against...
Look at this! Look at this!
What a move right there.
This kid...
He threw up his arm like he thought he was going to arm out and rolled right into the leg. Now it's just a matter, he's got to get those feet back.
Yeah.
He's doing a good defense, but he cannot let Wanderlei get that foot free and extend it.
Jens, I was able to watch him yesterday just roll around with some of his trainers. So fluid, so smooth on the ground. He went from a triangle to a omoplata like it was me getting out of bed in the morning. It was unreal.
And so that is smooth, I take it.
Yeah, smooth,
okay,
smooth.
That's how you turn it around. Look at him.
Look at this.
Move this around. This is
Unreal.
Now he's going to go for the other foot. He's got
Look
the
at
leg.
this.
He's got the lock broke for a minute.
Shogun's got to move. Shogun's got to move.
He is pinned in there, guys. He's pinned in there real well. Wanderlei's doing a good job of locking that hip
There
down.
you go.
But there you go. The shots. That's how you free it up with some punches. But Shogun's got to get that foot back.
Wow, Erick Wanderlei, a guy that's an unknown guy, takes wicked shots and he continues to man, he's taking some shots, but credit him. Look at him. He continues to work submission after submission.
That is unreal. Wanderlei not right now caring that he's getting punched in the face. He's going for that knee. Just missed it. Shogun now in the half guard.
Impressive start to this
Wow.
first round.
Wow.
We heard a lot about Shogun. A lot of fight fans in America, unfortunately, haven't seen a lot of tape on him. But Jen pointed out, he fights with shootbox. We knew he had to stand up. And it was almost a quick night for Erick Wanderlei. But credit Wanderlei now. Just continuing to work hard.
Look at this.
Hellacious shots and continues to work.
Beautiful move by Wanderlei back into the guard.
I'm really liking the way, and I'm liking the way he's moving. And if you notice
Look
in
at
this
Shogun.
fight,
Look at Shogun.
a different fight. There you go. You know what? If you're gonna sit down there, attack those legs, because guess what? It still hurts the same when he gets to stand up and he has to try to go.
Look at this! Look at this! Shogun just grabs a leg! Dear God! Look at
My
this!
rocker here, okay? I'm not being able to catch up to some of this action, but I'm telling you, it's packed.
Look at this!
He did a good job of spinning
Wanderlei!
out, but the knee bar's there. Shogun didn't hesitate. Wanderlei switches it up, goes for a knee bar, and that's what you got to do. You got to spin away. Hey, kick, get that foot out of there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jiu-Jitsu 101.
Well, I think it's a little more than 101, man. These guys,
man.
the transitions we are seeing. I mean, Shogun looked like he was going to stand and just kick with him. Just goes down and gets
Look
the leg.
at that!
And look at
that, Ted.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, mercy.
What a great fight. I'll tell you what, man. Erick Wanderlei just continues to make a great account of himself. Unbelievable recovery for Wanderlei.
Going for the pass. He's working the guard pass now, pushing that knee down. He's going to climb right over the top of it, cinch down. He's holding on to that leg right now, and he's going to eventually come all the way up that leg, and he's going to have his side. He's working for the side mount. Doing a good job of locking up the arm and head to keep Shogun from spinning back underneath his legs. When you go to pass, a lot of people try to do that. They pass the arm by and they go after your legs. Locking up that upper body does a good job. It pins that upper body down. So now he's just got to fight the legs. That's all he's got to do. He's got to fight Shogun's legs.
But look at Shogun, expert in jiu-jitsu as well with that figure four lock on that right leg.
Great action this first round, winding down. See, a little more than 30 seconds left in this first round.
Wanderlei putting all of his weight on the top of Shogun, on his neck, on his chin, just making all his weight come down on Shogun, trying to wear him out.
Guys, can he choke him out from this position right here?
No, not a guy as tough as Shogun. There might be a guy, over there you could probably get something like that, because you are digging that shoulder into the throat, but it's uncomfortable. Yeah. And that's what you're trying to make, is uncomfortable. Pin that head and arm down. It keeps them from squirreling back underneath. They can't lift you up. They can't eject you because their body's pinned down.
Look at Wanderlei firing left hands now. He's trying to get some offense here in this first round.
The position that Wanderlei's in right now is what I worked on extensively, getting ready to fight Holman, because that's what he does. He lets you go past that guard and he throws you by and gets your legs. That's what he does. I locked up the head and the arm and pinned that down so he couldn't go around behind me. Exactly. What a first round right there.
Guys, you see Shogun walking back to his corner. There's a good look at Wanderlei. One thing with Shogun, too, is you wonder this elevation, because I know his trainers were worried about. Let's show you this first round, though, guys.
Shogun just going to square up right here and just bob his head in there and just gets the shot on him. And somehow, look, he manages to survive this. And he's keeping a hand up, he's keeping a knee up, he's defending it. And then here he is. Shogun's just trying to soften up those legs,
Chop.
He's working on chop. And then, you know, boop, I'm going to go for a leg lock.
I tell you what, Jens, I'm going to tell you this. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I personally think Shogun should have just backed away and let it go back to the standing.
Yeah.
Because as you can see, Wanderlei, an absolutely just smooth as wet ice on the ground, but standing, Shogun completely.
Yeah, I mean, you got to. Shogun should want to at least get one more shot at that stand-up.
Yes.
You know, and the thing is, you're giving the comeback to Wanderlei when he's going after those submissions.
All right, let's start off the second round. Let's see what they do here. You mentioned, I think you're right, guys. Shogun wants to continue. Look at that roundhouse right, boy. He threw that back from Cleveland.
No more stand-up for Wanderlei in this fight.
He knows now, man. He thought he might want to test him in the first round, but we saw that. I mean, Shogun loading up on a right hand.
Wanderlei's face hurts. He wants to go to the ground.
He's working, but Shogun's going for that sweep right now. Right now, he could square up. He could come up higher up on this leg.
There you go.
If he wanted to, he could clinch that leg. And, you know, a wrestler would more try to square up, but he's going for that sweep here. Wanderlei's got to do. He's got that one arm in there, kind of keeping Shogun from being able to sit up all the way. He's got his hips back, but you know, I know he's trying to figure out what to do right now. He's got to get that leg out and get full side mount. You know, right now they're kind of in a little bit of a stalemate.
Yeah.
Josh Rosenthal warning the guys, get the action going.
Right hand from Shogun on the bottom now.
Right
Jens, was he trying to tip him by getting underneath
He's going
there?
for the tilt right now. I mean, that's what he is trying to work.
Oh,
then,
look at this.
Are we going to have a reverse
Look at
triangle
this.
choke?
Oh, my Lord.
Wanderlei can set up
Look at
a triangle
this.
choke right
Look
now.
at this.
Shogun in some big trouble right here,
Good
guys.
God. Forget it. There's the triangle.
Shogun's
There it
gotta get
goes.
out.
Shogun sitting up and
getting his arm.
defending it well. He's going to step over and get that arm free now.
Oh. Ho, 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 ho. Shogun's going to stand up. Shogun calls him up.
The
Shogun
corner was telling
calls
him,
him up.
keep him up.
Beautiful.
Keep him up.
Beautiful. Here we
Shogun's
go,
got to
baby.
get those points back with the stand-up right now.
Erick Wanderlei, short notice, making a very good account of himself here in this tournament. Taking on Shogun, heavy favorite going into this. But Wanderlei just not going anywhere, man. I tell you what.
Big shot by Wanderlei again. Shogun pushing his head down.
Now he just needs to pull on them elbows and get that leg down. But
boy, and Shogun's head
Big
hit that time.
single
I tell you what,
leg.
Shogun
Big
nailed
single
his head on that. And I tell you what, fans at home that you don't know, this mat, I mean, it is so hard. I mean, people don't realize that they think it's my little cushion or something. I tell you what, guys, this is flat as a board right now.
yeah, it's not springboard loaded like that WWE mat, you know, where you got a little spring and cushion. Now, these are fairly stiff. You can't have that loose, bouncy stuff going on because it'll, you know, messes with the stand-up and things like that. So, no, these are stiff. You don't want to bounce your head off that mat board too many times.
You know, quite frankly, Jens, let's be honest, you don't want to bounce your head off of anything inside the cage.
No, there's that tilt.
Beautiful.
Tilt that he just got.
Dear
Shogun
God,
was trying it the
Shogun.
first time around.
Here we go, and he's
now
calling him
got
back
the
up.
switch this
He's
time.
calling him back up.
As well he should. Now he's got to pay attention. I'd be
mercy.
almost throwing a jab and then a knee if I was Shogun. The way Wanderlei's trying to shoot.
Nice
Wanderlei's trying to
leg.
time to punch.
Oh, dear God! Dear God!
Shogun is putting it on him. Can Wanderlei survive this? Can Wanderlei survive this? That's it.
It's
Forget
over.
about it.
It's over.
That's it.
It's over.
Shogun gets a great win.
Unbelievable.
And boy, Josh Rosenthal said he wasn't defending himself well. What a great fight. And Erick Wanderlei, nothing to hold his head about. I tell you what, great fight.
Man.
And Shogun gets the big win.
Can I say one thing about the semifinals?
Now,
Got
guys,
Blue Osprey shoot box.
man, I tell you what. Let's see some replays of this exciting fight.
That's from round number one. That
Round one when he went after that leg. You
went
know,
after that leg there, and look at him throwing punches, still going for the leg. Sees.
And the good inside kick, as you guys mentioned.
yeah, well, he
Shogun.
set him up. This is the end of the second round, a knockout. And what he had to do is Wanderlei was timing Shogun. In the second round, Wanderlei was shooting takedowns, wanted nothing to do with Shogun's stand-up. And I was saying, you know, just as this was happening,
Watch
he's
this
just throwing
uppercut.
near
Watch
something
this
down the
uppercut
middle.
just miss.
And it keeps,
Oh, man.
Wanderlei was trying to time the jab and shoot underneath it. Shogun brought something up the middle, and that made him throw his head back, and then the overhand right came right over the top of it, and that's what he needed to do. I was saying, you know, hey, throw a jab and even in a knee. Try to catch him trying to sink right into a knee. and that's what he did. Throw some up the middle, because that's what he was just trying to time that jab, and he was trying to get it down.
Let's go up to Jeff Weller.